Hello everyone and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host, Chad Owens. I hope you guys all enjoyed an amazing weekend. Woo! Those were some waves. One of the biggest south swells we've had. You've probably seen some of the damage it's done on the Big Island, crashing over the walls. We've heard of some wedding crashers, but then waves came in and crashed that wedding. I hope everyone was okay there. A lot of fun out there. I got a chance to catch a little bit of that swell out here at Bowls in Ala Moana. Lots of fun, lots of energy, a lot of people. So waves, it does bring people together. It's a fun time, and I definitely enjoyed myself over the weekend. I hope you did the same. Mahalo again to Long's Drugs for all of your support. I hope you're making Long's Drugs a part of your day. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. Woo! Look, we are just 8 days away from the University of Hawaii Rainbow Warriors football training camp. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, football season is right around the corner, but we still need to find our signal caller. Coach Timmy Chang said there's going to be an open competition during training camp for the quarterback position. Spring, I think they did a little bit. They didn't open it up as much as they'd like to, but I know throughout the summer, they've been opening up that playbook and airing it out a little bit more, trying to find their guy. So we'll see who emerges after a couple of weeks of training camp. But the thing is, they need to find it fast. They need to know who the guys are, because as a receiver, I want to know who my guy is. I want to know who the person that's going to be throwing the balls. How he delivers. Because I have to adjust sometimes based on that guy that's throwing. Everyone's different. And so the sooner that it can find that person, the more that offense, that starting offense, can start to gel. But nonetheless, we are right there. They've been grinding it out all summer long, putting in the time. I think we're gonna be surprised, right? This is a rebuilding year, but I think it's going to be an exciting one for University of Hawaii Rainbow Warrior football. So I hope you got your tickets. I hope you are ready, because August 27th, Vanderbilt is coming to town, and they don't know what's going to hit them. Woo! I can't wait. Look, good luck to all the athletes. Man, make sure you guys are hydrating. Make sure you guys are properly fueled. And a little training camp tip. Spend time recovering. Get your food in you, get that replenishment, but recover. Roll out, stretch, contrast, hot tub, cold tub. Do as much as you can recovering, because that next practice is going to come around quick. Look, for more on this, guys, Stephen Tsai has an article in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Make sure you guys go check that out. Let's go, Bows. Cameron Smith is your British Open champion at the old St. Andrews. Look, he did it in magical fashion. He was down 4 strokes heading into the final round. It seemed as if Rory McIlroy was on his way of celebrating and winning this major championship. But Cameron Smith had other plans. He went off for like 5 birdies in a row, dropping some amazing putts on his way to a record-setting day. He finished with a 64, right? Shooting 20 under 268. It's a record at that course. And, if you're going to go up against the best, and Rory McIlroy is one of the best in the world, at an event like this, you got to bring your best. And this just goes to show, right? You would think in the world of golf, when someone has a 4-stroke lead going into the final round, all they got to do is play, right? All they got to do is be a pro and play. Unless that person behind pulls out that magic and plays exceptionally well. And that's exactly what Cameron Smith did. So congratulations, man. When your back's against the wall, when you got to fight, when you got to dial it in, he did just that, sinking 80-foot putts. I don't know if it's luck. I don't know how that happens, because I'm still mind-boggled, right? When I go out and play golf, and I'm not thinking I'm going to sink this putt from 80 feet. I'm thinking I'm just trying to get it close. I'm trying not to three-putt. These guys are looking at this green, reading it, believing that they can sink this putt. That's the difference. That's the difference in these guys. And so congratulations, man, for being prolific. Cameron Smith, St. Andrews British Open champion. It's MLB draft time, and this draft is going to go over the span of 3 days, but two young men's dreams have come true already, and they're sons of MLB All-Stars. Matt Holliday and Andrew Jones were selected 1 and 2 in the MLB draft. You know, this is every child's dream, right? To play in the big leagues. That's the goal. You know, you work hard, and I think baseball is a great opportunity. Baseball, to me, it's not an easier road than football or other sports, but I feel there's a lot of opportunities. Right? You got minor leagues. You've got leagues you can go into to climb that ladder, and you know the cream will always rise to the top. Though I truly believe that if you are a hitter, you're really good at what you do, you're gonna get there. If you can pitch, and you are one of the top, if not the top pitcher, you're gonna get there. Right? It's those guys that sort of fall under the radar. Have the talent, have the skill, but maybe they weren't in the right situation. Right? Maybe they had an injury, but they're back from the injury now. A lot of things happen in the world of sports, but I truly think baseball is a great opportunity for guys to go and earn a living playing professionally. And you can make it to the bigs. It's hard work. Every professional league is hard work, and it's hard to make, but I truly believe baseball has a bigger ticket. Look, on the university side, we've got 2 guys that are leading the way, and that's Cade Halemanu and Blaze Coley-Pontes. Steven Tsai has more on those guys. Wishing you guys nothing but the best. Man, keep your head down, stay grinding. No matter where you get selected, if you get selected, you know, free agency, there's minor league opportunities like I talked about. You just got to keep pounding the pavement, right? Keep grinding. And hey, the big leagues is your goal. Go for it, right? Do not stop. And I'm coming down the level. At the high school level, there's one kid, St. Louis grad, Iva Arquette. He is also a major league draft prospect. Coming out of high school, potentially getting drafted, that's big time. And that's inspiring. For a lot of our young athletes here in Hawaii, you can look at a lot of these guys. We've got so many guys that's made it, right? Going from the Shane Victorinos, Colton Wongs, Connor Falefa. You know, we've got a lot of guys that are in there right now doing it, that have done it, and we're going to have more. There's a new crop of young baseball players on the rise, and I can't wait to see you all accomplish your childhood dreams. Good luck to all of you guys in the draft. Like I said, keep grinding. Let's go. Paul Honda has an article in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser highlighting yet again another female leader in our community. Thankful of the Title IX Act, Brandy Richardson, who is a co-athletic director currently at Kamehameha Schools and is just loving her new role and this opportunity to make a difference. Little backstory. Brandy is a 4-time All-State player at Kalaheo, 3-time All-State Player of the Year, 4-year letter winner at UC Santa Barbara. Yeah, former athlete who did it all. She was also a nationally ranked CrossFit competitor. This speaks volumes to the type of competitor she was. You know, a lot of athletes tend to generalize and focus on one thing, and you know, a lot of athletes, I'm gonna be honest, can get very comfortable. That's what happens to a lot of them. They get comfortable. Maybe some of them lose that fire, especially after their careers are over. But Brandy got into CrossFit, right? It was a new challenge, a new spark. Competition is what drives us. And apparently, she was someone who loved the weight room, who loved to try to get an edge in sports. That's what the weight room gives you. Get stronger. You get more explosive. Great transition, right? Get into the CrossFit Games. I love it. And now with her new role as co-athletic director, she's fighting and going to be pushing for equal opportunities, when it comes to both men and women. They're athletes coming from the weight rooms, the facilities. It needs to be on par, right? We all know what happened last year or a couple years ago in that the March Madness tournament when they showed the college basketball players, the females, their weight room and their training area compared to what the men had. Yeah, that went viral. And so she's going to continue to push for that equality in sports. But she's very thankful for Title IX. And yeah, she's definitely one of the female athletes to have benefited along so much more. And now that she's in a decision-making type role, she can really, speak her voice and her opinions on what she feels is best, not just for female athletes, but all athletes. And that's, to me, that's where we need to get to. It's not talking about men, women, it's athletes across the board. One group, we're athletes. We all do it together. We train together. We have the same benefits. We've got the same, we have access to the same things. Hey, equal pay, all of these things. We need to get to that point. So Brandy, thank you so much for all you've done as an athlete, inspiring so much more, and now doing what you're doing as an athletic director. Mahalo. And that is it for today's show. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in on this beautiful Monday afternoon. It is Monday, and I hope that you were on the gas pedal, starting fast, build that momentum for yourself for the week. Mahalo again to Long's Drugs for all of your support. Let's continue to make Long's Drugs a part of our days. I'll see you guys come Wednesday. Aloha.